Let's learn Burmese with Professor Bo.
Hello class, I am so sorry I have been missing in action. I have been really busy with work and everything else. I do this as a hobby, so it leaves me very little time to make tutorials. I am so sorry about that. But due to a lot of demands, I will be making another videos on the vowels. So let's get started. So last week we learned about different kinds of consonants, and I hope you have been practicing those consonants because it's very important to have the basic down. If you can differentiate between the first consonant can stand by itself. I like to think of consonant as the body, and the vowels as the arms, the legs, the head, the etc. that makes up the entire body. So it is very important. Now, today we're going to be learning to combine the consonant with the vowel one-on-one. But in reality, oftentimes it is often just one consonant with 2 or 3 vowels attached to it. So for that we'll have to go on to the next tutorial. But today we're going to be learning to combine just one-on-one vowel and consonants. And remember, when you attach the vowel to the consonant, it will start off from the left or your left or my right, and then left, up, down, and finally the right vowel. So it's important to keep in mind that. And what I like to do when I first start reading a word is try to find a consonant so that I know what kind of initial sound that it's going to make, and then depending on the vowels attached to it, it will have different varieties of sound. So let's get started. Now I'll be joining with some of our guest lecturers. Ujobo. Ujobo is a famous actor turned social worker, and he will be teaching part of the lecture today. Now the second instructor is my Grandma Bo. So she is not feeling very well today, so she will be teaching, but you have to forgive her because she's not feeling very well. And the third instructor is Patibo. Now Patibo comes from the hilly region of Karen State, and he will also be teaching the class. Patibo is one of the ethnic minorities of Burma. Burma is made up of different varieties of religion and ethnicity and races, and hope we can all learn to live peacefully together and learn to appreciate the diversity of our rich land. So let's get started.
Lulu, not so fast. Vowels are very important, so we must take time to be comfortable with them. Now, the first vowel is pronounced as A. Notice the slash sign that goes down. It means that the accent goes down. So, if you combine it with the first consonant, it becomes G, 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 G. So, it's easy.
If you combine it with the second consonant, it becomes K, K, K. So the same goes for the third consonants. G, 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 G. Now, you can carry on the rest, can you?
Thanks for inviting me to your tutorials. Grandma Bo is very pleased to be part of it. Now everyone, the next vowel that we're going to learn is pronounced as ah, ah. So the tone parts goes down. Now with this vowel, there are two versions of writing it. Grandma Bo likes to call it the small waterfall and the big waterfall. So depending on which consonant it is attached to, you will use each versions. Now let's attach it to the first consonants, ga. So it becomes ga, ga, ga. Now with the second consonant, it becomes ka, ka, ka. Now here's where it's getting interesting. If you attach the small waterfall ah with the third consonant ga, it will become the first consonant. See? So it can get very confusing for a lot of people. So that's why you use the big waterfall to differentiate. So it becomes ga, ga. Now you can do the rest of the consonant by yourself, can you?
Hello class, my name is Patibo. Patibo comes from the hilly regions of Karen State, and Patibo will also be teaching vowels in this class. So the next vowel that we are going to learn is pronounced as ah, ah. Notice the upward slash. It means that the vowel goes up. Means ah, ah, ah. So if you combine it with the first consonant, it becomes ga, ga, ga. Notice that it goes up. So ga, ga. So combine it with the second consonant, it becomes ka, ka, ka. With the third consonant, it becomes ga, ga, ga. With the next consonant, it becomes nga, nga, nga. So as you can see, the tonal part of this vowel is that it goes up. So you can do the rest of the consonants. Now the next vowel that we're going to learn is pronounced as e, e, e. So notice the slash sound, the tonal part, it goes down. So e, e, e. If you combine it with the first consonant, it becomes ge, ge, ge. With the second consonant, it becomes ke, ke, ke. The third consonant, it becomes ge, 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 ge. With the next consonant, it becomes nge, nge, nge. Now with this words, it would be a little bit difficult for non-Burmese. So with that nga sound, try to crinkle your nose like this and then say it. It's a lot easier. So once you get more advanced, you don't have to wrinkle your nose. It becomes easier. Nge, nge, nge. With the next consonant, it becomes se, 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 se. Now, the next vowel is pronounced as ja, ja, ja. Now notice there are two different versions of writing that vowels. It depends on which consonant it is attached to. The small left
or the right big. So if you combine it with the first consonant, it becomes ja, ja, ja. And if you combine it with the second consonant, it becomes cha, cha, cha. So the third consonant would naturally becomes ja, ja, ja. Now let's see if you can do the rest of the consonant by yourself. Remember, you have to be very comfortable with the consonant.
Everyone, now with this vowels, it is a little small bullet on top of the consonants, and it is pronounced as like the tonal part, the slash part, it goes down. So now with this vowel, if you combine it with the first consonant, it becomes ga, ga, ga. With the second consonant, it becomes ka, ka, ka. With the third consonant, it becomes ga, ga, ga. So you can continue the rest of the consonants by yourself. With this next vowel, we're going to learn is a big O at the top of the consonants, and it has a oomph sound. So if you try to put your hand on your stomach and feel it, it has an oomph sound. So with the first consonant, it becomes ki, ki, ki. It's like somebody tried to punch you in the stomach and you try to flex your stomach, flex your abs to withstand the punch. So ki, ki, ki. So with the next consonant, it becomes ki, ki, ki. And the next consonant, it becomes gi, gi, gi. So, and the next consonant, it becomes ni, ni, ni. Notice that they all have very consistency. So you can try practicing with the rest of the consonants. Now with this vowel, it's pronounced as e, e, e. Notice the tonal part goes down, e, e. Now with the previous vowel, it's like a previous vowel, it has a circle on top of the consonant, but the difference is there is like a smaller circle inside the circle. So e, e, e. So with the previous vowels, as you might have learned, it's e, like a oomph sound, but no, this one's it goes down like e, e, e. So with the first consonant, it becomes gi, gi, gi. With the second consonant, it's ki, ki, ki. With the third consonant, it's gi, 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 gi. With the next consonant, it is ni, 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 ni. With the next consonant, it's si, 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 si.
Now the next vowels is pronounced as eh, eh, eh. Notice that it is a small bullet below the consonant. So if you combine it with the first consonant, it becomes ga, ga, ga. And if you combine it with the second consonant, it becomes ka, ka, ka. Notice that the difference between the small bullet on top of the consonant ga or it's a slope, meaning that the tonal part goes down. But this one, it has the oomph sound, so it becomes ga, ga, ga. If you combine it with the second consonant, it becomes ka, ka, ka. If you combine it with the third consonant, it becomes ga, ga, ga.
Now everyone, with this next vowel, it is pronounced as wa, wa, wa. So if you combine it, notice that it is not a small bullet, it's actually an O below the consonants. So it becomes, with the first consonant, it becomes gua, gua, gua. So with the second consonant, it becomes qua, qua, qua. Now with the third consonant, it becomes moi, gua, 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 gua. Now with the next vowel, it becomes moi, 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 moi. Swa, swa, swa. So with the next consonant, it becomes zwa, zwa, zwa. Now you can continue the rest by yourself, can you? If you don't know how to pronounce a certain vowel combination, please let us know in the comment section below. Now with this vowel, it is pronounced as oo, oo, oo. It is like the vowels that I taught you previously, e. So it has the oomph sound. So this one is a little different from the previous vowel that I taught you. So it is pronounced as oo, 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 oo. So combine it with the first consonant, it becomes gu, gu, gu. With the second consonant, it becomes ku, ku, ku. With the third consonant, it becomes gu, 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 gu. As I said, when you say those words, it has a oof sound and you can feel your abs. So in a way, you don't have to do crunches in order to you'll have to abs exercise at the same time when you learn Burmese, because you are flexing your abs. So it's a joke. Now with this vowel, it's a little bit difficult, but at the same time it's also easy, because you only need to know attach it to 4 consonants. So with these vowels, it's a leg, but it's pointed towards the right, your right. So it is pronounced as ha, ha, ha. Now with that one, try to breathe out with your mouth, like ha, 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 ha. So combine it to the word ya, to the consonant ya, it becomes sha, sha, sha. Now with the next consonant ma, if you attach it, it becomes ma, ma, ma. Now with this one, try to like breathe it out from your nose. Make sure you don't snot doesn't come out of your nose as well, but you'll get used to it. If you put your hand out towards the front, and you say ma, 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 you can feel it air on your palm from your nose. Ma, 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 ma. And you'll have to use a little bit of a stomach muscle, your ab muscle, to say that word as well, like ma, ma, ma. Now, it's the same thing with the next consonant, la. It becomes hla, hla, hla. Now with that word, it is air comes out from your mouth instead of your nose. It's hla, like hla, 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 hla. With the next consonant na, it's become na, na, na. It's similar to the previous word that you learned, ma, 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 and na, ma, and na, ma, and na, ma, and na. With that one, it's ma, and na, na. It's sort of like a nasal sound towards that one as well. Na, 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 na. So now with this vowel, it's pronounced as ooh, like ooh, it's scary, ooh. Notice the slash part, it's the tonal part goes down, like ooh. Now, you know the drill, right? So the consonant, the first consonant, it becomes goo, goo. The second consonant, it becomes coo, coo, coo. Now, as you know, there are two different versions of writing the two legs of that vowel. You can do it as the two little small legs below the consonant, or the two big legs beside the consonant. It depends on the preference and the way it is combined to other vowels that you'll have to place. You have to know where you place those vowels. You'll get used to it in more advanced classes. Okay?
We've come to the end of this tutorials, and Grammar Bowl is wrapping up. So with the last vowel, it becomes there are only two versions. So Grammar Bowl likes to call it quarter circle. So it's not exactly half a circle, and it's not exactly a full circle. It's quarter of a circle, and it is placed on top of the consonants, all the vowels. So if you placed it on top of the consonant, there are only two consonants that you can place it onto. So with the consonants ma, it becomes ma, ma, ma. With the consonants na, it becomes nan, nan, nan. Now, if you placed it attached to the vowel a, it becomes o, o, o. Now there are two, as you know, there are two versions of writing the vowel a, the small waterfall and the big waterfall, if you can remember. So the small waterfall, if you place it on top of the small waterfall, it's pronounced as o. The same goes for the big waterfall. It's pronounced as o, o, o. Now, here's the fun part. If you attach the word o with the first consonant, it becomes go, 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 go. So if you attach it to the first consonant, it becomes gan, gan, gan. See, it is very easy. Burmese vowel language is very systematic if you can learn it systematically. So that's all for today. So thank you for inviting me, Professor Bo. I will see you soon.
Hi, you have reached the end of this tutorial. You are on your way to reading the Burmese words. Now, you only need to know one more tutorial where I will cover combining 2 or 3 vowels to the consonants, and then you will be reading proficiently like a native Burmese to most websites online. Now you can start reading the websites now, because you will notice some of what I had taught you today online, so you can continue to practice, and then you can recognize, oh, I know how to pronounce that one, or I know how to pronounce this one. So congratulations. So I want you to practice it, because it is very important you have the basic down. Otherwise, if you don't have the basic down, it can get difficult. So next tutorials, if I show you, I want you to be able to say it without even looking at the word, how that word is going to sound. Okay? So remember, in this tutorial, you know that there are 13 vowels, and the vowels cannot stand by itself. They have to be combined to the consonants. And the third point is that 2 or 3 vowels are connected to the consonants, not just one on one. So that's what you need to know for now. So thank you very much for all the instructors that we have been on this tutorials as well. So let me know in the comment section below who was your favorite instructors and who would you like to see come back next tutorial. So see you next class.